That's right. You heard it here, folks. I've watched the first two episodes of the Mushoku Tensei anime. I I kid you not, I am not lying. In fact, it's even on Twitter right now. If you type in Mushoku Tensei, other people have watched it too. Now, how do I watch it? I have to give it thanks to someone on Facebook who sent the link to me to watch through Google Drive. And if I couldn't say their name because it's an entirely language I could not understand. But if you are watching this, the person who sent me the link to the video, all I gotta say is you have my deepest gratitude. I really thank you for doing that, so I can have an early examination and see how I feel about it. And I gotta say, um, I'm not that worried about it. I'm really not, because what I expect them to take out, they did not. Um, I'm not gonna spoil anything really for those who haven't read Mushoku Tensei or those who don't want to see it, who want to see it for themselves. I'm gonna just give you what I thought about it and some more info as well about how the anime is gonna be processed for next year. Now, like there's two episodes, so together it's like 47 minutes tops. And the first episode shows him, Rudy is going through the hospital, and then him going to the new world, and they actually do the thing where he's a baby and stuff. Actually, they do a good while for that. Actually, according to do it very long, like in the books, because this face, not everyone's going to see Rudy as a baby for the entire time. They're thinking about the average viewer, they're thinking about the normal person. They want to see his life progressing sooner or later, and I can understand that, especially when it gets to the good, juicy stuff of the story. Now, when it comes to the narration is actually in his previous world's voice. I'll give you that much. So instead of him narrating or when he's thinking, it's not his child voice that's speaking, but it's his voice from his past life that's speaking instead. It's very interesting how they did that. Usually when someone is reincarnated into another world, they use their same voice that they have when they're in that new life. But nope. In this one, they actually did it. People were worried that they wouldn't do that, but no, they actually did it. Um, and I gotta say, I applaud them for that. I was not expecting to do that. A lot of people out there were not going to do that, but they did, which is good. So when Rudy's thinking, you're going to hear his other world's voice, which is pretty interesting. Having two voice actors. In fact, if they continue this, you'll have multiple voice actors, from as a child to as an older person. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, people. Now, it also shows Rudy is taking his new life a bit more seriously, a little. When he's trying to do the water magic and stuff, where he's trying to do the bubbles and stuff. They have Paul, Zenith, and Lilia there, and they're all act the way you expect them to act. Paul is this buff Chad jock, who's good with a sword, and all of the village women just loves him. And Zenith acts jealous sometimes, and she adores Rudius. While Lilia is more of she's kind of distant from, Rudius. Lilia doesn't show much emotion in the beginning, only just to keep her distance from Rudius because the way he acts, which is reasonable the way he's not acting like a baby should. But yeah, they show him training, him trying to practice magic. So it's not just him immediately getting it like most people. Rudius actually puts in the effort into trying and learning his magic, and it takes them over a course, a period of time to do so, which is good. So this is where they decided to hire Roxy when they found out that he could do magic, and they want to do sword and magic at the same time. So they hired Roxy. They showed Roxy. Episode 2, they did that scene. They did that scene where where Roxy is spying on Paul and Zenith in their alone time, and Roxy is just doing what Roxy does when she watches. They showed it, people. I thought they would not show that one. Believe it or not, between you and me, that was a scene I thought they were not going to show in the anime. Like, even though it's not even a major scene, the fact there was just one that's back behind mine. Like, will they show that scene? They did. I don't know why it gets me all giggity, but they did, man. It's showing that they're willing to go there to please the actual core audience of this series. Like I said, I'm not expecting a full, detailed um thing of the light novels or the web novels. I'm not expecting that because you shouldn't. It's an adaptation. It has to speed things up here and there in order to get to the main plot of the story. It has to do that, and I hope people do understand that as they watch the series, mainly us readers. But altogether, I was actually satisfied with the way things went. Heck, even when they did show him getting hit by the truck, that's right, this is Truck Kun's very first debut, by the way, people. And how they actually showed his face. Yep, they actually showed his face in this one. I'm like, whoa, I was surprised about that. I would have been they actually showed his face from his previous life and stuff, where his siblings came in and they beat him up or stuff. They didn't explain. I guess I don't know if they did explain why, but they even showed him when he was being bullied at school and what they did to him. How they tied him up onto the gate naked, and they all laughed at him, and it traumatized him to the point he was afraid to leave the house. And that trauma, stayed with him even when he went to another world, which is so realistic in a way. Just because you're in a new world and stuff doesn't mean there's a new you. You still have that mentality. You still have those memories. You were a loser for a reason, so there will be certain things you will be afraid to try. I'm glad they kept that in there. So they kept Rudy's fear of leaving the house. They kept him and his perversion. They even kept somehow Paul and Zenith were kind of feisty in their their alone times and stuff. So I am glad. I don't think we got anything to worry about. They ain't show the opening though. I know, right? 2 episodes and no opening. Come on, man. What is this? ReZero? No. To hate on ReZero. It's just that ReZero barely shows its opening, and it has wonderful openings. But still, they did show the outro though, which was pretty nice. It had him walking around him in his adventure, and all he had to do was reach out the peak of that window to Gap's adventure for himself. So if he wants something good to happen, he must get it himself. Pretty much just the metaphor of the outro, which I do enjoy. So, dude, I just saw the anime, no lie, and my doubts have been laid to rest. They have been laid to rest today. Now, what the news I want to talk about is that this will be a 2-core anime, as in the first half will be animated in the winter, and then the second half will be animated later. So we're getting 12 episodes now and 12 episodes later. Some people may freak out about this, and I was thinking about it for a while, like, I think Slime is doing this, and I also think, and ReZero has already done it as well. And of course, other animes been doing that too, where they take a little break. They'll do the first episodes, and then they'll split it off. Which it still boggles me because the anime was actually supposed to come out, this year. So you expect them to actually, I don't know, have most of it done, unless I need to understand how the process of animation happens there, of publication, But either way, it was still. I'm not mad, People expect me to be upset about it, but no, I understand the situation they're in, and I say take their time. If they want to do this series some good justice, and they want to do it well animated and beautiful, take your time. But what I've seen so far, I like. It feels different. It feels like I'm watching ReZero in a way, where it's very personal, and the world will be enriched with amazing environments and interesting characters. And at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. So I'm looking forward to that, people. I didn't want to do a reaction to it because um, I wanted to honor the creator's wishes and just not upload it or post it. I'll just talk about it. I saw it, and that is it. And you can go look for it. It's somewhere out there if you want to go look for it, and you can find it easily. Trust me, you can. And if you do, let me know what you feel about it. You might disagree with me, you might agree with me. Let me know in the comment section below. But yes, I saw it, baby. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out.